Why? Why did Orange County, Texas need a courthouse like this in 1898? Why? It's just so much more different than all the other courthouses in Texas we've gone over. I mean, it seems like the designer knew more about sacred spaces than bureaucracy, right? It's just one of those photos that we see all the time. The horse makes total sense. Billy Bob's horse makes sense, but the structure behind it just doesn't. And on top of that, this courthouse burned, as I'm sure you can imagine, but the two before did. Three courthouses burned. Then this is what they decided to build after the last one burned, a rectangle with windows. With help, of course, from the WPA, who is a company that gave employment to Americans during the Depression to modernize and beautify civic infrastructure. They didn't do it on that one. The WPA, though, to me, seems like they hired unemployed people during a time when desperation was everywhere during the Depression, because no one would question why they're building a rectangle rather than an Atlantean temple like the one before. Then, in Orange, Texas, you have this, zero point 0.3 miles down the road from the courthouse. It's got a 104-foot copper dome. This is the Luther Memorial Church, now First Presbyterian Church. And this thing too, guys, this thing too is not like all the rest. Inside, you'll find this stained glass dome that forms a celestial eye. It's described as opalescent glass, reportedly one of the only domes with this type of glass in the United States, in Orange, Texas. And if you go into the upper foyer, you'll find 3 prize-winning stained glasses from the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. And listen to this, according to the church tour info, it was the first air-conditioned public building west of the Mississippi River, installed with chilled water / steam engine / coal system in 1912. And the cost for all of this, for this entire church, was free. It was a donation. It was commissioned and funded by Francis Ann Luther as a memorial gift from the Luther family to the First Presbyterian Church. Quite the gift. Her husband, Henry Luther, was one of the many lumber pioneers of America in those early days. Their daughter married a banker and oil magnate, as you can imagine, and they built this house down the road from the Presbyterian Church. And it is detailed, inside and out. A lot of fireplaces. A lot of them. They're all covered. They're all covered. Like, they don't want us to see inside of it. But if you're going to have the Luther kids being taught, you got to have a steeple. I'm assuming now they just have a Bank of America or something that's depressing looking. I just had no clue that Orange, Texas looked like this in the past. No clue. Just a little note for you researchers. You know, if you find an old world city right off of a main river in any state, you always need to look at the canals around it. Always. These look like they used to go into town. But these, going all over the place. Yeah, they may have redredged them, but those aren't from our civilization. And I know mainstream Melvin, there was a lot of lumber companies there. There was World War II battleships. There was a base that they used to build battleships at. But you can't tell me this was built by us. Maybe redredged. But we all know the old world was traveling by airship, train, and waterways. Love y'all, and have a good day.